see that car? This is my car.
I'm out. She's
How about that?
taking your car apart.
My car.
So you're gonna damage your own property.
I paid for this car, bitch. Tell him I'll break the windows next.
Angela is getting her Jasmine Sullivan on as she takes apart Michael's car, all because he won't come to the door when she randomly pops up on him in Nigeria.
He's scared.
I would be too. You never know what to expect with Angela. And remember, all of this started because he wouldn't take down his Instagram. His Instagram. And yes, he did ask Angela for $5,000 if she wants him to deactivate his account, which screamed scammer alert to me. But I'll be honest, after this episode, I'm having second thoughts. Michael reveals why he got back on social media in the first place after Angela told him not to.
No, she told me she's gonna take care of me, but for the past some months now, she hasn't sent me enough money. I need to, make extra money for myself. I'll become an influencer.
Yes, y'all. Michael is out here trying to make money as an influencer. Let's get into it. Hey 90 Day Fans fam, it's Melicia. They keep teasing us with this Michael and Angela fight.
Just show it.
Come on now. But before we get into the minutes leading up to Michael exploding on Angela,
Stay away for once.
You getting ready to get a shock in your life. Stay away.
I want to chat with you about the latest on Shaeeda and Bilal.
I have an appointment with Dr. Mirabili.
Shy received some concerning news after she and Bilal went to a fertility clinic to find out what her chances are for getting pregnant. Well, I should say Shaeeda took Bilal to the fertility clinic because he did not want to be there.
It's 1,000% strange to me that we're at a fertility clinic and we haven't even started trying.
As we know, Shy is 37, and she really wants to work on having a baby now. But Bilal wants to wait a few years before they try. He's leaning on the fact that the prenup says they will attempt to have a baby before she's 40.
We are 0 when it comes to trying.
Okay.
He doesn't want to, try right now.
There's a lot right now that's happening. I mean, you just came to a whole new country. We just got married. There's a lot of firsts, a lot of new stuff. And a lot of women go through postpartum. And I don't want you worrying about that right now.
So it's better for her to worry about a high-risk pregnancy? She'd already be considered a geriatric pregnancy at this point. And the older she gets, the higher the risk for her and the baby. When it comes to these two, I don't think there is a perfect time.
I just don't want, if we do, conceive right now, that she would take, because it happens, to be honest with you.
But I'm not
that
everybody like
she
that.
take the aggression of all the things she didn't want to do, like her business. I'm heavily involved trying to help her establish that.
Good.
So, to take those things out on me because, things change, her body changed, and now we have a child and we can't.
That's also expecting the worst too, Bilal.
I could juggle both. I could juggle all those things.
I'll
be a super mom.
Postpartum is real.
Bilal keeps bringing up postpartum, but I think it's also important to acknowledge that she can experience postpartum when she gets pregnant later. And who's to say that her experience with it now would be worse than 2 years from now? Life happens. And on top of that, she might not even go through it. The reality is that this is a risk every woman takes when they get pregnant. And regardless, wouldn't this ultimately be up for her to decide? Yeah, he might have to deal with the side effects, but she would be the one going through it.
It might sound a little juvenile, but maybe get a piece of paper, put the pros and the cons together, and make the decision about doing this.
Right.
The doctor said, I'm not a therapist, so let's get into what I can help you with.
You've never been pregnant before.
I've never been pregnant before.
He asks Shaeeda about her medical history, and she reveals a very important piece of information that concerns him.
How are your cycles?
I have a regular monthly cycle, which is good. Every 21 days, my period comes on time, as you see.
How many, 21 days or 28 days?
21.
21?
Yeah.
Okay. So you're a little bit brief with that. Because a typical cycle is about 26 to 30 days.
Yeah.
So if we're ovulating, it's really a short time period.
What do y'all think Bilal is thinking right now?
And I want to check some blood work on you too. Thyroid, a couple hormone levels, and see whether your eggs are healthy and ready to be impregnated, and see if there's something going on there.
Oof, that's scary to hear. This is a vulnerable journey Shaeeda is going on in front of all of us. It's getting real.
A 21-day cycle doesn't cut it as far as ovulation and getting pregnant. Day 14, you would ovulate and an egg is available for sperm to fertilize. If it's not there, we're not going to get a pregnancy. Is something going on with her that we need to test further? I think, emotionally together, you guys, make a decision, like, are we going to do, wait the 2 years and go through the ups and downs of just getting married and everything? Or is it something that we need to say, hey, you know what? Your risks increase as you get older.
Shaeeda lets the doctor know that that is her main fear. Meanwhile, this is Bilal's response.
Any other questions or concerns about that?
It sounds like you're saying it's probably best to wait a couple of years.
Wrong answer.
That is not what he said.
Are we gonna do, wait the 2 years and go through the ups and downs of just getting married and everything? Or is it something that we need to say, hey, you know what? Your risks increase as you get older. Any other questions or concerns about that?
It sounds like you're saying it's probably best to wait a couple of years.
I'm getting the gist that deep down, this is just something he does not want.
You don't want to bring a baby into the world that you're not ready for. But, there are risks as a woman gets older. It's something you really need to sit down and talk about that and make that decision.
Earlier in the episode, Shaeeda was having a conversation with her friend back in Trinidad. And the friend told her that there is a chance Bilal could be leading her on with no real intention to have a baby with her. Now, that would be beyond messed up. That's evil. I am hoping that that is not the case here, but Shaeeda says if Bilal does not stand by his word, she's taking him to court. As she should.
I wanted a traditional marriage. He decided to get all contractual on me, so this is the price of contracts. You pay.
Speaking of pay, let's move on to Michael, who's trying to make money as an Instagram influencer, and Angela, whose jealousy is getting in the way of his hustle.
Well, she has been giving me a very, very tough time now. She told me she's gonna take care of me, but for the past some months now, she hasn't sent me enough money.
Why not just maybe get a job or something?
Well, when I started my visa process, she told me not to work, stay at home till my visa comes out.
Michael tells his friends that Angela is trying to make him take down his Instagram because she thinks he's flirting with women.
I'm not taking it down.
Meanwhile, according to him, he's just looking for ways to make some money.
I need to, make extra money for myself. So I'm bringing back my social media. And I'll become an influencer and I will be making more money.
Well, have you made money since when you've been on social media?
That's a good question.
I'm gaining the audience now.
Look, he said Angela is selling stuff on her Instagram. Why can't I?
This is a new beginning. So that's why I had to do what makes me happy.
This is what we really wanted all along.
Well, fast forward to now, Michael's Instagram dreams have yet to come true. Based off my research, his Instagram is deactivated. I don't know if Angela ended up paying him the money or if he just fell weak and gave in. But yeah, at this moment, Michael doesn't have an account.
I still love my wife and I want to keep my marriage going. But it's important for me to make my opinion count in the marriage. Listen to me, or just forget about it.
Let me just say this. If Michael is scamming Angela, he gets the 90-Day Fiancé
Best Actor
award. I mean, seriously. Ropes of Pearls says, quote, I don't think Michael scammed Angela. I think Angela picked a weak man to control as she likes. I'm happy to see Michael finally standing up for himself. When it comes to my honest opinion, after this episode, I'm in the middle. I, for sure, think that one of the reasons why Michael is in this relationship with Angela is to get to America. For sure. But I also think he fell in love with her. And before the surgeries, he was attracted to her. Look at these moments after they first got engaged a few years back.
I just landed in Lagos, Nigeria to reunite with my fiancé, Michael. And I'm excited. At some point during this trip, things will get more serious.
I miss my baby.
Y'all got to go.
See? They have the chemistry. You can't deny that.
Moving on.
Thank you.
After Michael told Angela to pay him $5K to take his Instagram down, she lands in Nigeria without him knowing, just so she can make sure he's not scamming her before his visa comes through, which would allow him to come to America immediately.
Cheers. Let's do this. Cheers.
Nigeria, baby.
Niger, bye-bye.
And if you're wondering who this woman is, this is Renee. She and Angela met smoking a cigarette in an airport bathroom a while back, and now they're friends.
Interesting.
She decided to join Angela on this trip for emotional support. Now, fast forward to the night after they land.
I was gonna wait to see Michael tomorrow, surprise him. I told him to take down his Instagram, give him another chance to do it on his own. And he responded with laughing emojis saying, laugh out loud.
She and Renee prepare for a night mission.
Like, y'all hush, hush, hush.
You're not calling him, are you?
Hush, hush, hush. Are you awake? Are you awake? Answer yes or no. Stay awake.
Yes, what happened? Stay away for what?
You're getting ready to get a shock in your life. Stay awake. I'm gonna show you I ain't playing with you no more. See, one thing you don't know about me, Michael, you can't manipulate a woman that's strong and been strong all of her life.
Whatever.
Bitch.
She had to get that quick bitch in before she hung up. Come on, Angela, you can't speak to people like that and expect for them to do right by you. Not climbing over the gate.
Hello?
She was about to walk up in that house.
Hello?
Renee just found out how wild her new friend can be.
That's my car, by the way. Renee.
Yeah.
You see that car? I'm a Nigerian woman married.
She's a Nigerian woman married?
My car.
Michael, come out.
He's scared.
Michael, why don't you just come out? She just wants to talk. Come out.
Are you kidding me? I love you, but you will not take me for granted.
She really doesn't see that she's the one in the wrong right now. She popped up at this man's house unannounced. She popped up in Nigeria unannounced. Now she's banging on his door late at night, not even considering that there may be others in there who are asleep.
You don't respect my family, I don't respect nobody. Put your feet in my shoe. Would you like it if someone didn't protect you that you married and put your whole life ahead, that you're getting older, gonna die earlier than this man, and he's got his whole life ahead of him? You put your life on pause?
Tell Michael, answer the door.
Renee, what?
She called him stupid.
Michael, answer the door.
Renee, wait, that's all right, we'll just tow the car. You see that car? It's my car.
I'm out. She's
How about that?
taking your car apart.
My car.
Michael, come on, Michael.
I paid for this car, bitch. Tell him I'll break the windows next. You got the wrong mother.
Angela has to stop blaming Michael and start looking at her actions. Period. Next week, Michael does come out, and he goes off on Angela in a way that we have never seen before.
Who came to my place without telling me? I am mad. I am mad.
I trusted you. Ever since I signed I do to this man, everything went down here. You will not come on my visa.
I'm done. I'm done. Get out.
Michael is furious. And poor guy in the orange, he probably woke up to this mess. All right, 90 Day Fans fam. Make sure you stick with ET because we are covering it all. I will see you next time.